Welcome back. Joining me now from Habitat for Humanity Thousand Islands, I'm talking with Angela Campbell, and she is the Fundraising and Marketing Manager. I got to get that right. Angela, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Doreen.
So you're a new face with Habitat for Humanity Thousand Islands.
I'm more than a new face there. I'm a new face here too.
Oh, you're in the area. Good
That's
for you.
right.
Well, welcome to the area.
Thank you.
So tell us, what was it about this job that appealed to you?
Okay, well, I worked for a number of years for Shepherds of Good Hope in downtown Ottawa as their director of their foundation. And Shepherds of Good Hope is the largest not-for-profit for the homeless in the city of Ottawa. Mm-hmm. I went from there to working for Options Bytown, where our actual homes are offered to people who are homeless.
Wow.
And that's right. And then I left the area I was living in, Almont, moved to just outside, I guess it's Addison, just outside of Brockville.
Yes.
And decided to look for work. Well, it only made sense that I'd be looking for something in this area, that providing safe, affordable, decent housing for families in need.
And Habitat for Humanity.
That's right.
Was where you turned, and
That's
they're
right.
lucky to have you.
Well, thank you.
So now, families dream of owning their own home, and Habitat for Humanity, they're there and they help this dream to come true for a lot of families.
That's
but in
right.
order to do that, there's donations that are needed, either of land or of product, of furniture, of everything, really.
Yes.
And man hours. So in order to do that, you people have embraced the Giving Tuesday, have you not?
Yes, we have.
And when is a Giving Tuesday?
Giving Tuesday is November 30th. It's also referred to as #Tuesday because for any charity, not-for-profit, this is the biggest giving day of the year. Now, they have Black Friday and you have Cyber Monday.
Yes.
It only makes sense that you would have a day for giving. It started in 2013 in Canada, and it was 2012 in the United States, 2013 in Canada. And this is a time when a generosity engine was born through the internet, through social media. There are all kinds of ways to give, and there's ways of giving of your talent, of your time, of volunteering, and financially. But we see it every day at the store. Every day we see people who give furniture and appliances and light fixtures and new things as well as gently used things.
Right.
And they're pleased to give because giving is a gift that's twice given. You give, and then for no reason, you're not expecting anything in return.
Right.
And people who receive get a gift as well.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Yes, they do. So, you're quite right. You're quite right. So for this Giving Tuesday, can people go online?
Yes, they can.
Do they stop in at the store?
Oh,
do
all
they
of that.
write out a check? Like
All of that.
all of that?
All of that. You know that we need volunteers desperately on a build.
Yes.
We need volunteers at the restore. We need time and expertise on a build as well. So we really do have to think about people who can't give financially. They can give of their time. They can give of their expertise. But people can give financially, and we would really appreciate that because every time someone writes a check, that goes directly towards building a home for a needy family.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't realize this. The needy family is not given a home. They have to work 500 hours on a build of volunteer time, shoulder to shoulder with people who are like-minded, that want to help others. They also are given a mortgage and financial training on how they can pay for taxes, pay for their mortgage, balance their utilities, all of that, because it's a huge undertaking owning a mortgage for the very first time.
It is indeed, and I like that idea that there is that financial management aspect
Yes.
that is provided, because I believe that in school they should be teaching our children how to utilize money.
That's right.
I mean, you know, nobody teaches us anything. We have to grasp it ourselves.
That's right.
So I really, really wish that that's something that they would do in the schools. So I like that.
Yes.
And this is the first time I've heard that they do that. So, you know, kudos to you, to
That's
Habitat
right.
for doing it.
That's right. And the mortgage that they're given, they don't have to put a down payment on down, but the mortgage is geared to their income.
Okay.
And we've had people who actually paid off their mortgage
Oh, how wonderful.
That's right.
Ahead of time. eh?
ahead of time.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's a very gratifying experience.
I imagine it would be. And you're putting in the time, too, to see your own home being built.
That's right. And these homes are lovely.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Yes, they are indeed. So now, if someone is listening to us for our interview here, and they're thinking of writing out a check, the check is payable to Habitat for Humanity.
1,000 Islands.
Now, is it THOUSAND or 10000?
On a check, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
okay.
matter.
Okay.
We go by 1,000 Islands on our
Good.
website. You can see that as well.
Okay, perfect. Cool. I thought I would just clarify that in case somebody was a little confused as to that. Can we also talk about a contest that is happening?
Oh, this is very exciting. Very exciting. It's called The Meaning of Home. Habitat for Humanity Canada has asked all of its affiliates across Canada to help them conduct a contest. This is whereby grades 4, 5, and 6 school children are being asked to write an essay or a poem on the meaning of home to them. Oh, wow. It's very exciting because the winning student, and there are 2 different tiers of winning. There's the 3 winning students, 1 from each grade. And then there are runner-ups as well. But the winning student, if it's from the area where the affiliate is, say Brockville, Prescott, Campbell,
Yes.
if they're from those areas and they're chosen as a winning, we get $30,000 towards a build.
Really?
That's right. $30,000. The child gets an iPad and their class gets a pizza party. Now there are 9
that's
runner-ups, 3 from each grade.
Yes.
And the runner-ups, it's a very good
Contest?
because the runner-ups provide $10,000. So that's 9 students providing $10,000 each for a build.
Whoa, that's just unbelievable. That is so nice.
And every child that enters, $10 goes towards Habitat for Humanity 1,000 Islands. So this year, we've contacted people and schools in Prescott, in Athens, in Kempville, and across Brockville. And we're asking the principals to talk to the teachers to get them fired up and interested in helping out. And the student that from the runners-up, I forgot to mention this, the student from the runners-up gets a tablet and their class gets a pizza party as well.
Oh,
And they get notoriety because
that
they have written something crafted something so beautiful,
yeah,
you
and
know.
unique to them
That's
and their
right.
situation.
And they're helping building a home.
Yes,
So
they are.
That imparts a lesson on them that they can do, even as a school child. You can do your part to help your community.
So we're going to hear more about this then in January, end of January or into February when everything is
That's right.
announced.
Yes, around
Good.
February. So far, 80,000 students across Canada have participated, and we raised $1.7 million towards building homes for those who really need them.
And there is a need, that's for sure. Talking about homes,
Yes.
we have some builds that are going on. We have a build that is in Prescott, right?
That's right. It's almost completed.
Really?
Yes, I think they just poured the cement for the foundation or for the basement as the last task, and they're going to have a key ceremony where they invite the families. And this really touched me. Do you know that the families, each member of the family gets a quilt that the quilters in the area provide? The quilting societies in the area build a quilt and give them to each member of the family. Also, we have a person who donates the number with the, the cast iron plaques with the number to the families as well. I mean, it's just very heartwarming, and the stories that I've read and talked to people, other families that have received housing, how their lives have thrived, how they've changed their lives. How one woman I talked to, her son wasn't expected to live very long because he had a lot of health concerns. He's surpassed in his health. He doesn't have to use a puffer anymore. He's doing very, very well.
Because he's moved into a home.
That's right. He has his own home, and he can go outside anytime he wants. And he can have fresh air and a park, and all of these things.
The other exciting venture that's coming up is the townhouses in North Grenville. There's 15 that are being built?
15. We have a joint build with Habitat for Humanity, Greater Ottawa.
Yes.
They they're going to accept 11 of these stacked townhouses, and we get 4. Now, it's proposed. It isn't.
It's not shovel ready yet,
it's
right?
It's not shovel ready. That's correct.
Yes.
It's proposed, but it's for spring of 2022.
Oh, let's look forward to that and hope that it happens, because that will really, really impact that area as well.
Oh, yes.
One thing I wanted to remark about when you said about the quilts, giving quilts and giving the number for the house, that's another way of volunteers, using their expertise to give.
Right. That's right. And the people that help on the builds. They're electricians, they're plumbers, they're carpenters. They all give.
Yes.
It's not necessarily, it's their best price, but it's not necessarily free. But a lot of our materials are free. They're donated.
Yes.
And they all have to be new. So that's pretty impressive.
Thank you very much for sitting down with me today. I really appreciate. Nice meeting you. I hope you enjoy the area.
Thank you so much.